Hey guys, Multi-Classic Gamer here, welcome you back to more Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. In the last episode, we got started on one of my favorite levels of the entire game, the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. And we did make quite a bit of progress as we made it like halfway through the first area. And in this episode, we're going to finish off the first area and maybe move on to the second one. So, how about we get started? A couple things I want to talk about in this video. Oh, by the way, this purple shiny object, I still cannot figure out how to get that yet. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep on trying to jump from here. And hopefully that will work out better. First of all, let's kill this truckster over here so that way he won't be a bother as we're trying to get it. And maybe I can actually talk about what I was trying to talk about earlier. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can stand on this. Okay. Duh. I can just do this. And then maybe get a purple shiny object that way? I don't know. You know, I seriously don't know how to get that. I don't. Maybe you have to get a Sandy. I don't know. Yeah, I just can't figure that out yet. So, I think what I'll do is I'll just wait until we come back here to Sandy and at the same time we get that sock. So that way we can get that purple shiny object as well, because I really want to get that, because, you know, it would just be good to at least show how to get it, because even though there is really no need for me to get any more extra shiny objects anymore, you know, it'd still be nice to show how to get the purple shiny objects. And, you know, if there's any in the game, like, before this point that I missed, you guys can let me know in the comments, but I doubt I missed any up to this point. I'm pretty sure I've got every one. So, yeah, why don't we continue on? And, maybe we can hopefully get, like, some kind of discussion in. The thing is that I keep on, like, getting sidetracked and having to spend time explaining what's going on. Like, for instance, we got a bunch of robots here, and we have this little puzzle with the gravestones to figure out. Because you have to position them in just the right way so they can actually get up to that duplicatron up there. Even though, if you wanted to, you could simply use a cruise bubble to kill it, but I'm not gonna do that because I think that way is just kind of cheap. But I think I know how to do this now. I think this is the way you're supposed to have it, is like this. So let's just use these tombstones to wall jump our way up here, and there we go. Just like that, we can now access this duplicatron. So let's destroy that, and press this button right here, which will cause the mast on the ship to fall down. And right here, I do believe this will actually be the one time of the game where you get, the one time of the level, sorry, where you get to see the sliding animations of the characters, because right here is the closest thing to a slide you get in this level. The rest of it is all platforming, okay? And that's pretty much the way it is as far as the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard goes. So, let's do some jumping around. Oh god, how did I fuck that up? Okay, I'm really sorry about that. You know what, actually I'm gonna sit to that, because that was kind of a bad place to say that. So, let's just say I actually screwed that up, not the other way. That was totally bad. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to meet you guys back there because, you know, I don't want to waste any time getting back there, even though I could talk about what I was going to talk about, but you know what? I think I should save that for a different video because, you know, if I start getting into a discussion like I want to, then I'm going to get too distracted from the game, and then people will start to get impatient in the comments, so, you know, I'll just try to focus more on the gameplay than the commentary for now. And maybe wait until later LP where we can focus less on the gameplay, more on the commentary. That would be good. But for now, this is the kind of game where we need to focus on, you know, the commentary, not the gameplay. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of Let's Plays out there of this game. Maybe not a lot, and even then, maybe not a lot of, like, ones with this kind of quality, but still, you know. Oh, would you look at that? Apparently I did not have to cut because I took all that time explaining it. Well, whatever. So either way, let's actually not mess this up and actually slide over here. Don't. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Once you got that, once you manage not to screw that up, you can get a golden spatula right here. This would normally be the first golden spatula again in the level, but not in my case. Not in my case, because obviously I took on those side gold spatulas earlier. Here's the teleport box. It'll take you all the way over there to the beginning, to near the beginning of the area. What the heck just happened? Did the robot just die without me doing anything? Weird. Okay. Shoot. People texted me in the middle of my videos. Come on, people. Seriously? Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, guys, I am back. Sorry about that little interruption there. Yeah, I really need to do something about people texting me in the middle of my videos because it just doesn't, you know, it just gets annoying sometimes. Okay. So actually, that pretty much does it for this first area, besides the, you know, the sock we have to come back and get with Sandy, and that purple shiny object, which I do believe you need Sandy to get to. That would be my assumption, because I seriously cannot think of any other way to do it. Alright. So, anyways, right here, we can move on to the second area of the Flying Dutchman Graveyard, the Graveyard of Ships. Wait, didn't the French narrator say describe this place as Graveyard of Ships when we enter the first area?
Ahoy there, Mr. Squidward! Swab the poop deck!
Yes, hilarious. Don't you have a platinum wisp to get?
That's golden spatula.
Whatever. There's one up there.
You know, personally, I find what's more humorous than SpongeBob's joke was the fact that Squidward called the golden spatula a platinum whisk. Now that would have been twice as... Actually, I don't know how much, you know, platinum is worth compared to gold, but come to think of it, I think it would be wiser just to collect golden spatulas over the hell. Oh my god. Did you see what just happened there? I was totally like, jeez. I was being overpowered by those robots right there. Wow. Jesus. Felt like some sis in like being played cash with or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how to describe what just happened, but basically, wow. That's all I can say, just wow. Like, get the freaking robots off of me. Alright, so yeah, this is the second area of the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, which is the Graveyard of Ships. And basically, you're gonna be doing a lot of platforming to get to the, that golden spatula way up there that Squidward was telling us about. But for now, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go, now that we can finally switch back to Sandy. I mean, well, actually, yeah, we can not necessarily switch back, but you know, now that we can finally switch to Sandy, we're gonna go back to the first area of the level to get the first sock and the purple shiny object that I cannot previously get. Now, I actually, as I, you know, in between like the loading screen, I mean, sorry, in between the, what am I trying to say here? When I had to BRB or whatever earlier in this episode, I actually looked at the comments to the previous episode, and I found out that someone actually told me that there is a much better way to get that purple shiny object. And you can actually get a SpongeBob. But the thing is that, you know, I already tried what that person told me to do. What the hell? Dude. I already did what that person told me to try in that previous episode. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that did not work out. So I'm still going to try again this, you know, as Sandy. Because I just think that's a much better, much easier way to get it. Because I don't know why, but for some reason it just doesn't seem to be working out doing it with Sandy. So, yeah, we're just gonna, I mean, sorry, it's SpongeBob. Jesus. Someone cannot freaking commentate today, I swear. Okay. See, just like that. It's that easy. As Sandy, at least. I don't know why it's so hard to get as SpongeBob, but apparently it is. It's much easier to get with Sandy, so just do that, and you should get it much easier. Alright, I'll meet you guys back at the second area, okay? Meet you guys there. Okay guys, we are back in the second area, and now we are finally going to actually begin taking on this area. So, we're going to switch back to SpongeBob, and as you could already tell before we switched to Sandy previously, we're going to be doing quite a bit of wall jumping in this area. And let me tell you, the one annoying part of this level is actually within this area. And I will tell you guys right now that, just letting you know, the wall jumping in this area will get pretty annoying later. You just wait till you see the ridiculous crap you have to do with the wall jumping. Like, they literally took the wall jumping to a whole new level in this area, like literally. So we'll get into that once we get to it. I mean, you'll see what I mean later. But for now, again, we're gonna switch back to Sandy because we got some more Texas gliding to do. So off we go. Gliding, then swinging between Texas book thingies. Again, I don't remember what these things are called. I believe that the instruction booklet with this game actually tells you. So I guess it wouldn't hurt me to take a look at that. Also, a little secret right here. There's a purple shiny object right there on the thing of that ship right there. I don't know what those things are called because I'm not good at terms once again. But yeah, there's a purple shiny object down there, as you can see to the far right. We'll actually get that later because I think it's not as easy to get from here. So let's just wait until later. But for now, there's actually the second sock of this area is actually beneath our feet. And you can tell by right here. Yes, this sock right here is very well hidden and you're likely to miss it, just letting you guys know. So, yeah, that sock took me several years to find, and I finally found it, and let me tell you, I don't know how exactly I found it, but I must have had all the time in the freaking world to find it at the time. So, with that, wait, also another annoying thing about this area is when you're gliding between these platforms of Sandy, you're gonna deal with the high possibility of like something really stupid happening, you falling into the seemingly bottom pit that's actually bottomless because you die when you fall down there. But yeah, you're gonna be dealing with that when you're sometimes as you do some of the gliding in this area with Sandy. Why aren't you? Oh my God, Sandy! Hit the right. Never mind. Whatever. We need to switch back to SpongeBob because I'm just going nuts here. I seriously am. I'm like losing my mind. Like here. This commentary. Oh my God, this commentary has been crap so far. I know it's more so the commentary no, the gameplay more than the commentary, in your guys' opinion. But still, I just like to have good commentary in my Let's Plays. Holy crap! Can we seriously get any lower with the commentary in this episode? Like, seriously. Like, I don't think the commentary has ever been any worse in this LP. I swear to God. But I'm still gonna keep it anyways, because, you know, like, whatever. Something I can do about it because, you know, re-recording never works out anyways. Alright, so, as promised, I'm gonna get this purple shiny object now because, you know, it's a lot easier to get now. And, I think once we do that, which is right about now, and be careful in getting it because you could easily fall to the bottomless pit. And, well, actually not bottomless, but still. You guys know what I mean, okay? Alright. Just get up there. Alright, so, right up here, before we end off the episode, this is an example of what I meant later when I was talking about the crazy wall jumping we'd be doing later in this area. Yeah, be prepared to deal with that. Deal with crap like this later on, okay? So, see you guys in the next episode. I will hopefully have way better commentary to provide you guys with next time. So, see you guys in episode 36. Thank you. Goodbye. Again, sorry about the commentary in this episode. It was just, oh my God, it was just